Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time will be challenging for the Intercontinental Championship next. Please welcome CM Punk. Punk, last time we saw you last week here on Raw, William Regal attacked you after your victory. Just wondering how you're feeling tonight as you prepare for your huge match.
Tonight I'm totally stoked. I mean, I won 3 big matches in the tournament to get the right to face Regal here tonight, and ever since I was a little kid, the Intercontinental Championship's been the thing to watch for me. My personal favorite, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's been Intercontinental Champion. Bret Hart's been Intercontinental Champion. Mr. Perfect. I could go on and on. Obviously, it's an elite list, and I'd like to add my name to that elite list. Now, on a personal note, you know, time flies here in the WWE. A lot of people might have forgotten the King of the Ring tournament last year where William Regal beat me in the finals, but I haven't forgotten. Just like I haven't forgotten the cheap shot he gave me last week, which loosened a couple of molars. But that's okay, because it's a new year. I'm looking to start the new year off with a bang. I'm looking to become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Well, thanks for stopping by, and good luck tonight.
Luck's for losing, but I get what you mean.
Intercontinental title match is next. You heard Regal tell the referee you can't do anything, and he's right. He's right. No disqualification. But Punk, who prides himself on self-discipline, looking to dig down deep one more time. Intensity seeping from the pores of Punk. That move telegraphed by CM Punk. And look at this! Oh! Regal trying to fight out of it. Can't do it. Go to sleep. Punk's the champion. Punk's the champion.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, new Intercontinental Champion in his hometown of Chicago. There's going to be a party on the north side tonight. What an amazing 6 months it's been for CM Punk. Man, oh man. CM Punk prides himself on his resilience and his resolve, and he needed every bit of it tonight, King. Boy, talk about resilience. Let's go back and look at what I thought was the end of this match for CM Punk. Watch as William Regal drops CM Punk right on the back of his head here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And how CM Punk survived that. Then he went for this cross body block, but telegraphed it, missed that. But he didn't miss the go to sleep. Even though Regal laid, I don't know how many elbows to the side of CM Punk's face, he still became a victim of the go to sleep. CM Punk, the new Intercontinental Champion. What momentum! What a roll this puts CM Punk on going into the Royal Rumble this Sunday. Can you imagine if Punk could win that Rumble match and head to the main event at WrestleMania? I think that's exactly what is going through the mind of CM Punk right now. What a match, what a victory for CM Punk. The celebration continues. Finally, Chicago has something to cheer about. Watch one more time. I think Regal knew what trouble he was in. He tried desperately to fight out, but the GTS connected, and that was it. Well, we found a new Intercontinental Champion tonight. The question is, Sunday in the Rumble, will we crown a new World Champion? Well, perhaps if JBL and HBK's employer-employee relationship continues to pay dividends. As CM Punk celebrates, we're going to take you back now to last Monday night, live right here on Raw. It was the epic main event between John Cena and Shawn Michaels. And Michaels had so much to prove.
I disagree with you, Edge. This is going to be my show.
Well, there's Mr. Money in the Bank, CM Punk. Now this whole triumph could get most interesting.
You don't think he's coming to cash in that briefcase right now, do you?
He may be.
He can do it anytime, anywhere, against any champion. CM Punk, the Money in the Bank ladder match winner at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, is here on SmackDown.
The only two-time winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania is CM Punk. And he did it 2 years in a row. Is tonight the night?
I heard you were introducing people back there, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is CM Punk. You can call me Mr. Money in the Bank. And hey, you probably remember me from such awesome moments as this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Last June, CM Punk, the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match at the 2008 WrestleMania, decided to cash in his Money in the Bank opportunity in the Ford Center against Edge. He put Edge to sleep and became the new World's Heavyweight Champion. A night I'm sure Edge will never forget.
So I just wanted to come out here and let you know right now that later tonight,
You know what, Punk? Nobody cares about what you have to say.
Jericho's had enough.
that was awkward. That was really awkward. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I came out here to...
Well, hold on a second. I actually agree with Jericho, okay? No one cares about what you have to say. And I tell you what, if he's not gonna listen to you, then I'm certainly not gonna listen to what you have to say.
Hold up 1 second, because I really think you're going to want to hear what I have to say. You see, we're in the midst of a new era here on SmackDown, and it has nothing to do with you. Your wife, Vicky Guerrero, is no longer SmackDown General Manager. So to a guy like me, that means you don't have anybody pulling strings for you in the office. You don't have anybody protecting you or your championship. And while you're scheduled to defend it at Judgment Day, actual General Manager Teddy Long wanted me to come out here and let you know that you will be in competition against me tonight.
Oh, okay, that's great, that's great. That's what I like to call a warm-up match. Okay? All right? So I tell you what, after I easily beat you in a non-title match later on tonight, then I'll go on to Judgment Day and I'll defend my championship. All right?
Did you say non-title? Wait 1 second. Did you say non-title? See, you disappoint me, Edge. I figured if anybody would know, it would be you. Because you, like me, have been in possession of the Money in the Bank briefcase in the past. So you do know that I can cash this in for a World Championship title match any time I want.
Which brings me to my point. As I was saying, I came out here to let you know how tonight's gonna go down. I'm gonna face you in that, what'd you call it? A non-title warm-up match? I'm gonna hit the go to sleep, and I'm gonna pin you. And while you're still sleeping, I'm cashing in this briefcase. I'm gonna cover you one more time, and I'm gonna become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This just in. Tonight, Edge and CM Punk go one-on-one.
Edge is not smiling now. He's not only going to face CM Punk later tonight, but CM Punk's going to cash in Money in the Bank. Double jeopardy for the world's champion.
Regal, no nonsense. And Regal looking Punk up over the top. Headbutt.
That's a unique way to escape from what looked like it was going to be a sunset flip there.
Well, Regal had a game plan. Focus on the skull. He's done it since the beginning of the match.
Regal is just relentless.
Again, a cover of the champion. Will Regal win the title? Kick out at 2.5. Almost a look of surprise on Regal's face that Punk has been hanging in there.
Well, I mean, I think Regal
an exploder.
has come out with this onslaught that quite frankly, I'm surprised that CM Punk has been able to hang on. Watch this headbutt. This is very effective way to stop that sunset flip.
Punk prides himself on self-discipline.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's going to need to dig down deep.
Look, Regal is kind of measuring Punk off for another one of those knees like we saw last week.
And if he connects this match, it'll be over, but CM Punk saw it coming. And Regal stunned. And look at Punk. Took that knee pad down as he sets Regal up for the go to sleep to the skull. Payback. Cover. Punk retains the Intercontinental title.
Here's your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, CM Punk.
Boy, in a championship match that was about 90% William Regal, CM Punk, I think, lucky in a way to pull this one out.
But that's been CM Punk's MO. Somehow he survives. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, we also celebrate the greatest streak in history and the legendary Phenom, The Undertaker, at WrestleMania 13.
Umaga uses that strap as a weapon and then manhandling Morrison into the security wall.
And Umaga not done.
Morrison being whipped like an animal. Umaga completely out of control, has been disqualified for using that Samoan strap. So this is not a Samoan strap match. Oh, gosh.
This does not bode well for the guru of greatness.
We have seen this before with devastating results. Morrison now becoming the victim of Umaga and this Samoan strap.
Being tied upside down. Hopeless. Helpless.
Morrison cannot defend himself.
Hey, it's CM Punk, Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, shot with a briefcase. Right over the cranium.
That metal briefcase is rocking Umaga. And the knee, the running knee. Oh! Bulldog headlock right on the briefcase. CM Punk.
The steel briefcase seemingly the only thing that could slow down Umaga.
Umaga deciding that discretion is the better part of valor on this occasion. But you gotta wonder what's gonna go down in New Orleans with CM Punk.
I got a briefcase. back down from Umaga, but I've got to ask you, what's your strategy going to be at Extreme Rules when you face Umaga in a Samoan strap match?
Do I really look like the kind of guy that strategizes for anything, Todd? Now, I've never been in a strap match, let alone a Samoan strap match, so I wouldn't even know where to begin, how to plan or strategize for something like that. You know, but the thing about me is, I always find a way. They said I wouldn't be world champion. I did it. They said I wouldn't win Money in the Bank. I did it. Twice. And now these same people think it's hot in the streets to say that there's no way CM Punk can drag 350 pounds, a Samoan bulldozer, around the ring and touch all four corners in succession. You know, it's a dangerous situation any way you look at it, Todd. He's bigger than me. That's a fact. He's stronger than me. It's obvious, completely obvious. There's one thing that he isn't. He's not CM Punk. And that makes me just as dangerous.
Certainly CM Punk doesn't lack for confidence going into uncharted waters in Umaga's Samoan strap match in 9 days at Extreme Rules. Quite frankly, I wouldn't want to be in Punk's position.
CM Punk, he's a survivor. He was that way when he was world champion.
Morrison back in the ring. Luckily this time, Punk saw him coming, and he saw Miz coming as well. Hey, look at this!
And CM Punk. And this could be the opening that CM Punk needs in this match. Another high knee. Oh, and a bulldog clothesline.
Nice move by CM Punk.
CM Punk screaming, I'm going to WrestleMania. But he's got to pin or make one of these two men submit. Here's the cover up, the scoop slam, and Miz saving the matchup. Not only for Morrison, but for himself.
It's just going to be very, very difficult for CM Punk to be victorious. Oh, this could either be good or bad. Looks like bad. Oh, man.
Who can capitalize? Will it be Miz? Morrison not going to let it happen. Just took out his own tag team partner.
I knew it.
Ooh, and a kick out at two.
See this one more time. This high kick, bang right there.
Hey, look at Miz. Look at Miz. Top left hand part of your screen. Trying to pin his own partner, and you were right. You said it was going to explode at some point.
It had to. Whoa. That's what it's all about. Here we go.
Yes, they are. They are World Tag Team Champions. But it's every man for himself to be the first to qualify for the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania.
Whoa. This is really getting interesting now. Tag team champs, partners, going at it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now look at CM Punk.
What?
Look at it take advantage.
Oh.
There goes Miz.
He's got Morrison up for the GTS. Whoa.
Going to sleep, Morrison. CM Punk is going to WrestleMania.
Oh. Man, he kicked Morrison's lights out.
In a recent interview with WWE Magazine, CM Punk said he never doubted himself, that he made his own path. And tonight here on Raw, he's made his own path to WrestleMania.
CM Punk is going to WrestleMania. Let's go back and look at this, just how it happened. Miz and Morrison going at it out of nowhere. CM Punk grabs Morrison in midair, swings him around, knocks the Miz out of the ring, and then bang, GTS. Go to sleep.
CM Punk becomes the first man to qualify for the prestigious Money in the Bank ladder match at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania.
And will CM Punk be the man to get his hands on that briefcase?
Looking for a repeat of last year. remember what's inside that briefcase. Well, that's right. That contract that can be cashed in any time during the year for a championship match.
As our fans welcome the new World Heavyweight Champion, we welcome you to Friday Night SmackDown. Jim Ross, Todd Grisham at ringside. And what a shocker. 5 days ago, New Orleans Arena, Extreme Rules, Hardy and Edge, and a hellacious ladder match. The match ended, Jeff Hardy the winner, and CM Punk cashed in.
A controversial, unpredictable night to say the least. Who would have predicted that CM Punk would leave New Orleans wearing gold around his waist?
I'll cut right to the chase. I wanted to come right out here and clear up a few things. Ever since I cashed in my Money in the Bank briefcase at Extreme Rules, I've heard some grumblings, some vocal ones right now too, that say I stole the World Heavyweight Championship from Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry, I don't see it that way. Last year, when I cashed in my first Money in the Bank briefcase on Edge, I didn't see it that way then. And in fact, nobody saw it that way. I can't take back what I did, nor do I want to. I am proud to stand here in this ring right now, your World Heavyweight Champion for the second time. I earned the right to cash in my Money in the Bank briefcase when I put my body on the line at WrestleMania. So last Sunday night at Extreme Rules, there's an opportunity to become World Heavyweight Champion staring me right in the face, and I capitalized on it. That doesn't make me a bad guy. That's just the entire purpose behind the contract that's in the briefcase in the first place. Now, obviously, it wasn't the most popular decision in the world, but I've never done anything in my life just to be popular. I've always done what's best for me. Now this right here is something that I have worked so very hard to attain. This title right here is the entire reason I'm a WWE superstar to begin with. This means the world to me. And I stand here in front of all of you right now and promise to bring respect, honor, and integrity back to the World Heavyweight Championship. I will represent the entire WWE and the SmackDown brand as champion to the best of my ability. Okay, you're angry. I understand that. I'd be an idiot to walk out here and think that you weren't going to be upset. I understand your point of view. Try, please, honestly, Jeff, try to understand where I'm coming from. Jeff, I didn't put you in a ladder match at Extreme Rules. You want to know who did? You did. You chose a ladder match for you and Edge at Extreme Rules, and the night you did that, a light bulb went off over my head, and I said, that's my night.
Regardless, win, lose, whoever wins, it didn't matter to me. I made up my mind I was cashing in that night. It just so happened you won. Them's the breaks, man.
This year, WrestleMania to win the Money in the Bank, get a chance to cash that in and become the champion. Look, it's not just if I came back to become champion, it's that I'm going to be a champion. That's what I came back for. Hey, quit waving your hand. You can have a cookie later, you dirty little freak.
Hey, watch it.
Christian, you're all jazzed up tonight getting ready for this Money in the Bank ladder match. Again, the question is, if you win, when would you cash it in?
I can't tell you that. I'll pick my opportunity and I'll take it.
When would you cash it in, Finley?
That night.
Really?
Yes, without a doubt.
At WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania.
And for what championship?
I'm not telling you that part, but I would take one.
And here comes CM Punk, the man who won the Money in the Bank ladder match last year and cashed it in to win the world title. And Punk's on a roll.
Whoa.
And here's the man I believe I would probably pick as my favorite to repeat, CM Punk.
What do you think of that, Hornswoggle? Michael Cole's picking CM Punk.
I think MVP's a dark horse in this one.
What about you, King?
I'm sitting next to Christian, so I'm going to have to go with Christian.
Cover by Punk and Kane.
Like I said, I think I have more experience than anybody in this match. And if I was a betting man, I'd bet on Christian.
Oh, Christian, you keep bringing up that experience point. Well, last year, CM Punk had never had been in a Money in the Bank ladder match and won the thing.
I wasn't in it last year.
Tony Atlas, Mark Henry's been tore up on the apron. Oh! Look at...
Going to sleep.
Good night.
CM Punk is rolling toward the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania.
Here are your winners.
But this is going to be a huge opportunity for everybody involved. This is a huge match, huge implications. And for all my peeps, I'm going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm going to cash it in. I'm going to become champion. I guarantee it.
Okay, Mr. Experience.
Well, good luck, everybody, at the Money in the Bank ladder match.
CM Punk, it appears that being drafted to SmackDown has really benefited you, considering you cashed in your Money in the Bank contract at Extreme Rules to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But now that a week has passed, do you have any regrets cashing that contract in on such a vulnerable Jeff Hardy?
You know, it's funny. Last year, around this time, almost to the day, I was here on Raw. I watched the Animal Batista beat up the champion Edge. Gave me an opportunity to cash in my first Money in the Bank. Everybody loved it. Nobody asked me anything about regrets. And in fact, everybody loved it so much, they gave me a Slammy Award for it. So I can only assume if Edge had won the ladder match at Extreme Rules, that I'd be back here on Raw once again, your conquering hero. But unfortunately, I cashed in on Jeff. So now I'm supposed to have some sort of morality crisis. I put my body on the line at WrestleMania so I can win a championship, not a popularity contest. Fortunately for me, I think most of the WWE universe agrees with me. There is the very vocal minority that maybe doesn't see it that way.
Excuse me, Josh. Hey, pal. How's it going? Good stuff, man. That was really good stuff. I'm here because I wanted to tell you something. You shouldn't feel any regret for what you did. Because if I would have been in the same situation, I would have done the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be pretty difficult, considering you never won Money in the Bank. You've never been world champion once, let alone twice. So listen, man, don't come around here and try to empathize with me, okay? Me and you, we're not friends. We're nothing alike. You thrive on jealousy and spite. Everything I've ever achieved in my life, I've done the old-fashioned way. By earning it.
Texas, it was Kane and CM Punk. And they were involved, of course, in the 8-man Money in the Bank ladder match. First high atop ladders battling for the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase.
There you saw Kane chokeslam Christian right off the top, and I thought he was going to do the same to CM Punk, but CM Punk with those opportunistic kicks to the side of Kane's head, and then the big boot to his chest. Kane hit the mat. CM Punk grabbed the briefcase.
CM Punk becoming the first man in history to win the Money in the Bank ladder match twice, beating 7 other men at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania.
And when you say Punk did it twice, it's back-to-back. Even more impressive.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, he's the 2009 Money in the Bank winner, CM Punk.
Well, both CM Punk and Kane were drafted to SmackDown in last week's 2009 WWE Draft, both competing in their final match here tonight against one another on Monday Night Raw.
Well, I have a feeling, though, we may still be seeing CM Punk somewhere down the line on Raw because he can cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase on any champion, on any brand, where right now both the champions are on Raw.
Yeah, the world champion and the WWE champion right here on Monday Night Raw. It's CM Punk versus Kane. Remember, the draft takes full effect next Monday night on Raw following Backlash. I don't think Kane has forgotten what happened at WrestleMania.
Oh, trust me, he's been stewing about it ever since WrestleMania.
And CM Punk going to use his quickness, keep Kane off his game.
Oh, what a right hand!
Oh! And Kane,
That's got to be it.
Punk may be out. Look at Kane into the cutter, hooks the leg, and Punk kicking out on instinct. All WWE superstars touring Europe over the next couple of weeks. Some great photos of the tour on WWE.com as Kane, that was picture perfect to the jaw and a kick out again.
Kane getting some scrapbook photos for himself in this match. Did you see him catch Punk coming off that rope with that big right hand and then the low drop kick?
Kane, a former WWE champion, 9-time tag team champion.
Usually if you're in a match against Kane, you got to feel successful if you just don't get dominated.
Spine jarring side slam by Kane, who's measuring Punk and looking for the victory early on in this matchup. Oh, and Punk with a wild roundhouse kick, and it's got Kane reeling for the moment. Ooh. CM Punk, former world champion, cashed in the Money in the Bank last year to win the title.
And coming
right here on Monday Night Raw. This could be a big win for Punk. Hooks the leg of Kane, who kicks out at 1.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep that big red monster down.
I was say, it's so hard to get Kane down in the first place, then try to pin him, and CM Punk was going for the go to sleep.
Boy, what a night we have here. Oh, it's special to be in London, England, but how special is it when we have a WrestleMania rematch?
Triple H versus Randy Orton, no disqualification. Is the game going to get his retribution tonight?
That's a big, big match.
Kane going for the win! Oh, and Punk with a great counter off the DDT. Hooks the leg, and he got him!
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I'm in shock, and so is Kane.
Kane cannot believe it. CM Punk literally steals one.
Kane thought he had things well in hand when he had his huge hand right around the throat of Punk.
And Kane smiling is not a good thing.
Not at all.
Well, Jeff, we've heard your point of view, so I think it's only fair to hear the point of view of your opponent for the bash. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
JR, great champions find ways to win, and that's what CM Punk has done time and time again.
Punk was very strategic in picking the time and the place to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. Punk was at the right place at the right time this past Monday night and able to retain the world title. But at the bash, it will be one-on-one. No contracts, no ladders, 2 men competing for the world title. Could be a different story.
CM Punk, many people feel that you took advantage of a vulnerable Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules, and that this past Monday night on Raw in that triple threat match, you stole another victory from Jeff Hardy.
The only thing I took advantage of at Extreme Rules was an opportunity to cash in my Money in the Bank contract, which I did successfully, well within the rules. You know, Jeff knows this, you know this, the fans know this. Nowhere in the contract does it say, under any circumstances, do not cash in on Jeff Hardy. As far as stealing the match on Monday, I kind of take offense to that. I've never stolen anything in my life. You know, I didn't tell the medical staff to come to ringside. They were just doing their job. Just like Jeff, you understand, you were trying to do your job, just like I did my job, and I successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff knows this as well as I do. When I'm in the ring, I don't need to be a guy's best friend. I'm their competitor.
You know what, Punk, you're right. You know, in the ring, we're not friends. And you know, honestly, we couldn't be any more different. You live your life the way you do, and I live my life the way I do.
Absolutely, there it is. Plain and simple. I live my life the way I do, and you live your life the way you do.
Correct. And you know what? At the Bash, our differences will collide. And I will take back what I earned at Extreme Rules, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. We're all looking forward to your World Heavyweight Championship match at the Bash. Right now, let's hear it for the #1 contender, Jeff Hardy. And let's also hear it for the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, Jeff Hardy goes one-on-one against Chris Jericho.
Kind of spread some hostility as well. Remember, this is a non-title match here tonight. This match just that we're seeing here now. But after this match concludes, Punk says, oh, he's going to cash in his Money in the Bank contract and challenge Edge for the full World's title here tonight.
And right now, the plan is working to perfection.
The bottom is falling out for Edge. There's the cover, the knee, the bulldog, and Punk was 1 count away from winning this first of 2 matches.
Well, Punk said he would be hitting the go to sleep, and while you're sleeping, Edge, I will cash in that Money in the Bank contract. Will those words ring true?
Now, Punk's got to be careful. Does he take any unnecessary chances? Punk lands on his feet, Edge, poised for the spear. Punk, what a power slam. Here's the leg. Man, what a rotation there.
Punk brilliantly used Edge's own momentum to go right into that slam. And now asking the fans, do they want to see go to sleep?
I wouldn't ask the fans. It's no time for a poll. Nobody's voting. Just get her done.
Edge staggering right onto Punk's shoulders.
Punk in position. Oh, Edge blocked it. Edge blocked go to sleep.
Edge has been hit by go to sleep before. He knew what was coming.
The sharpshooter. Shades of a WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart. And then sharpshooter. Punk in the middle of the ring. Will Punk have any other option but to submit? No.
He needs the ropes, but they're nowhere close.
Well, Punk may need to save his legs if he's going to challenge Edge and execute that Money in the Bank contract tonight. Punk crawling, trying desperately.
He got it. He had to. No choice. Punk had to reach that bottom rope, and he was able to do it. And look how exhausted Edge is.
And how much punishment did Edge inflict on CM Punk in the sharpshooter? Both men are battered and fatigued and beaten.
We asked how much gas Edge possibly had left in the tank. I think it's on empty right now. The low fuel light indicator's glowing.
CM Punk in his first appearance. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, sleep on the 10. Edge is knocked out. Punk is tapped. Punk wins it. And now CM Punk could possibly become the new heavyweight champion of the world thanks to the contract in that briefcase. Oh, what a night.
Hello. Good, how are you doing?
That's... What's that again now?
Wrist roll.
Just wrist roll?
Getting loosened up.
That's cool. Thanks. I think you're pretty cool, man. Really good.
Thank you.
All right. Winning Money in the Bank twice, cashing it in twice. At the Extreme Rules, you become World Heavyweight Champion again.
Yeah.
And that's got to be an unbelievable feeling for you.
It feels great, yeah.
How do you do it?
Well, you know me. I just live a clean life, work real hard, and good things happen.
That, stuff you always talk about, a straight edge lifestyle thing?
Yeah.
It's just an act, right? Teddy thinks it's... Teddy thinks it's that.
No, absolutely not. You know, I don't need drugs or alcohol to get high. I get high off the competition.
Yeah.
You know, and the best high of all is crushing the competition and winning. And I know you can relate to that.
Yeah, I can, thank you. You thought that was just an act, didn't you? You let that be a lesson to you.
Down.
Umaga aware enough to break on 4. He'd have been disqualified on 5. Punk is a target. He's on the tracks. And there comes a train. And Punk able to move out of the way. On the knee strike.
And how much gas is left?
My gosh. Umaga just shoved the Punk away like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Hey. Umaga. No. I was disqualified. You got that. One. That's two.
No, wait a minute. No way! Punk! Go to sleep on Umaga! Are you serious?
CM Punk is deadly serious. Go to sleep, Umaga.
I'm rubbing my eyes, JR. I can't believe what I just saw. CM Punk lifted Umaga on his shoulders and hit the go to sleep.
Perhaps we have underestimated the abilities of CM Punk. Punk is invigorated.
Why wouldn't you be? Surely a signature win on the resume of CM Punk, who just beat Umaga.
But what I'm trying to figure out is how is CM Punk going to drag Umaga around to all 4 corners this Sunday when they're strapped wrist to wrist with that leather strap. This running knee did not affect Umaga.
Umaga got the strap and wanted to start beating Punk with it right away, but instead it's Punk who somehow landed go to sleep.
That was 350 pounds Punk had on his shoulders.
Well, CM Punk has a tattoo that says, luck is for losers. There was no luck right there as CM Punk gets a beautiful win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Well, I'm not sure that this is the reception, perhaps, that CM Punk expected here tonight. After being surrounded by controversy, the bottom line of it all is that CM Punk is still the World Heavyweight Champion after the Bash 5 days ago, but has certainly not gotten out of the eye of the storm, and that is no pun intended.
Now everybody's talking about the big controversy stemming from the bash. To be completely honest with you, I'm getting a little sick and tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of it because people are saying that I purposely struck an official to take a cheap way out and retain my title by disqualification. Well, I've come out here to show you step by step exactly what really happened. First, the allegation that Jeff had won the championship but was somehow robbed.
Well, here's what happened on Sunday. Jeff Hardy did hit the Swanton Bomb. Jeff Hardy, as you will see, would get a 3 count. But unfortunately for Jeff Hardy, CM Punk's left leg was under the bottom rope. The referee didn't see it until he'd already struck 3. You'll see it right there.
The bell even rings before the referee notices where CM Punk's left leg is.
The referee restarted the match, but the referee did make the right call.
It's pretty obvious my foot was clearly underneath the bottom rope. Now, the referee was only human. He counted the 3. He immediately saw his mistake. Things like that happen. Now, where I come from, the rules still mean something. The funny thing in all of this is, I was the one who was almost robbed. If the ref didn't see my foot, I wouldn't be champion right now. Unfortunately, it gets a whole lot worse. In a few moments, I suffer a severe eye injury.
Well, as we take you back to the bash on Sunday, Jeff Hardy, this is after the match had restarted. The referee had restarted the match. Hardy fights out of the go to sleep, and then an inadvertent blow to the eye of Punk. Almost ended the match there.
And that's where the controversy really kicks it up a notch, so to speak. Punk hits the referee and is disqualified. The question was, did Punk do it on purpose?
It's as clear as day. Just as my foot was under the bottom rope, it's pretty obvious that I couldn't see. My vision was obstructed. My eye is damaged. I thought I was swinging at Jeff. I accidentally hit the referee. Now let me explain something about myself. I pride myself on being a competitor. I'm a man of honor. I have never taken the cheap way out. I don't take shortcuts inside this ring or outside. Now, Jeff had every reason to be frustrated. We were having a classic World Heavyweight Championship match. He thought he was on his way to becoming champion, but nothing, and I mean nothing, excuses his behavior, and nothing excuses what he did to me next.
Well, Jeff Hardy obviously has a markedly different opinion of what went down than does the world champion CM Punk. And Jeff Hardy snapped. Jeff Hardy went ballistic.
Well, in Jeff Hardy's opinion, once again, he was robbed of the World Heavyweight Championship by CM Punk.
Jeff Hardy, you have no idea who I am as a person. If you did, you would know that I have principles and I have integrity. I never have and never will take a shortcut. What I did was clearly an accident. What you did to me was obviously deliberate. Now, as I understand, Jeff is going around to anybody who will listen, talking about how he wants a rematch from me. Which is fine by me, but Jeff, I want something from you as well. What I want is an apology. And I want it right now. Okay, Teddy, you know what? It's cool. But Jeff, you need to be on the same page as me for later. Jericho and Edge are gonna tear us apart. You heard him, he made the match. We're already at a disadvantage because of my eye injury. You saw Superstars. I had to forfeit a match. That's something I didn't want to do. And tonight I'm not forfeiting anything. But if I could give you just a little piece of advice, because I could see it in your eyes right now, you want to punch me in the face. I could see your temper about to boil over. I know how bad you want to punch me. But my advice to you is very simple, and it's something that you should have done a long time ago. Just say no.
Just say no.
CM Punk certainly has an interesting play on words there. I mean a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Punk didn't get his apology, I know that.
And quite frankly, he's not likely to get an apology to Jeff Hardy, but somehow, some way, later tonight, Jeff Hardy and CM Punk have to coexist against the Unified Tag Team Champions are being embarrassed.
Edge and Chris Jericho, the new undisputed tag team champions, will face off against Punk and Hardy. Can these two coexist as a tag team unit? Jericho feels that he's the best in the world at what he does. That no one is as good as Y2J.
Jericho showing good agility. Landing on one foot on the apron. And gosh, what a shot! Good grief, what a shot!
A tenacious kick. And Jericho is slumped over. Can Punk take advantage? Take a look at this kick, executed perfectly.
Man, you can hear the impact. That kick right to the temple of Jericho. The superplex, the cover, and a near fall. CM Punk just that close and beating the new Intercontinental Champion. Two new champions, 5 days from winning their prestigious titles right here on Friday Night SmackDown.
CM Punk uncompromising in his beliefs. Knew it wasn't the most popular decision. What? Oh, the code breaker! The code breaker connects! Can Jericho get the cover? If he does, Jericho's guarantee may come true.
Jericho moving slowly after the code breaker. Near leg hook, shoulders down, and CM Punk. And Punk is lucky that he's so close to the ropes. Punk just cashed in on his ring positioning.
And you can see the frustration now from Chris Jericho.
And Jericho can't block the kicks.
Look out! Go to sleep again. This time it connects. The World Heavyweight Champion has just beaten the Intercontinental Champion.
CM Punk's last 3 matches in the past 5 days. Big wins, a win, a win, a win, another one for CM Punk. And now the question that CM Punk must be thinking, who will I face this Monday night?
Chris Jericho's guarantee did not come true, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. Jericho had several opportunities to get the win, but in the end, it was those kicks, those amazingly sharp kicks.
We're talking about the kicks of Punk, the kicks, the knee strikes, how key they were, and right, boom, right there, the go to sleep. You hear the count. Well, somebody go go to sleep Monday night.
So CM Punk's first match as World Heavyweight Champion is a successful one at the expense of that man, Chris Jericho.
CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship this Monday night on Raw on the big 3-for-all. But who will he face? We'll find out tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. He needs to be concerned, JR.
This bout is set for one fall. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 222 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk, looks like that eye is still bothering the champion. But the show must go on, as they say, and CM Punk just over 2 weeks away from going one-on-one against Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight title.
Well, in Philadelphia, there will be no brotherly love between Hardy and Punk. No excuses. Philadelphia is a city that doesn't accept excuses. It'll be a severe competition, Punk and Hardy, for the world title. Night of Champions. Jeff Hardy here with us. Jeff, what about last week we saw you teaming with Punk? What about that eye injury? How do you explain yourself on that situation?
You know it's mysterious, but you know it's my way of making the statement, of expressing myself. Listen.
Are you proud of yourself, Jeff? I could have been seriously injured last week. And you got a lot of nerve faking an eye injury and leaving me in the ring to fend for myself, especially considering you're the one who injured my eye in the first place. As far as what you said earlier about me making the whole thing up, coming out here with your cute eye patch mocking me, I want to show you something, Jeff. This is polymoxin B sulfate. I have to apply this to my eye 3 times a day. And the only way you obtain this is with a prescription from a doctor. Now, I know you know a thing or two about prescription medication. What I don't think you realize is that you have to go to a doctor to legally obtain some. Unlike you, Jeff, this is the only foreign substance I will allow in my body. So if you want to imitate me, why don't you try living a clean lifestyle? Why don't you try living a straight edge lifestyle? Jeff, you've got 2 strikes. You know how many I have? 0. Jeff, you know how many times I've been suspended? 0. You know how many times I've been to a rehab facility? That's right. 0. And do you know what your chances are of beating me at Night of Champions? 0.
Who's going to get the 1 fall? Who is going to get the submission? Who will leave the world champion? Oh, Punk! Punk caught his leg on the steel steps, his left knee.
That left knee right on the edge of the steel steps as well, and you can see the pain right through the face of Punk right now.
Talk to him.
It's okay. All right.
The doctor over
take a look here. Let's take a look.
attending to Punk right now.
Let's take a look here. Go on your back. Go on your back. Can you straighten it out at all? I can't. Okay. Try and get on your back.
Well, let's see what you see exactly what occurred. Punk, Edge provided the impetus for Punk to get off balance and strike his kneecap, maybe, on the steel steps, and a mid-air collision. I mentioned earlier that the strategy of a triple threat match is to eliminate one man and and get it down to one-on-one, but I certainly didn't have this in mind.
CM Punk may be out of it right now, and who will make the most of this opportunity as Edge and Jeff Hardy are now competing in what is, in essence, a one-on-one match.
And certainly with CM Punk injured on the outside, the odds are we're going to crown a new world champion here tonight. And which one of these two men will it be?
And Hardy, a whisper in the wind, it connects. Will we see a new champion? 1, 2, and Punk out of nowhere.
On one leg, literally, and Jeff Hardy going right for that injured leg of CM Punk. Jeff Hardy wants to make sure that CM Punk is eliminated from this three-man equation.
Hardy has had enough of CM Punk, it appears. Punk, of course, catching in the conjure. Oh, a small package. 1, 2, no.
Nice inside cradle. Got a near fall.
And a twist of fate. Jeff Hardy hit it. Is this the moment? Is this the time in North Carolina?
Jeff Hardy are going for the cover. He's thinking Swanton bomb. Oh! And he hits it, goes Jeff Hardy. It should be over. It should be over. Jeff Hardy should be the world champion. And, oh, wow, come on.
And Punk won't allow it to happen. Oh, and Hardy now back in the steel steps.
Hardy's spine smacking the steps. Punk now taking advantage. Don't tell me. Punk is
He's done it.
Punk took advantage of the Swanton bomb on one leg and retains the title.
This match, and still World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
A resourceful, surprising win for CM Punk.
I tell you what, a horrible break for that man, Jeff Hardy. Hardy strikes the Swanton bomb with CM Punk on the outside. Edge, nowhere to go. Boom, right there. By all rights, Jeff Hardy had this match won. But the champion on one leg doing what he has to do. And that, quite frankly, may have been uncalled for, folks.
And then CM Punk picking up the scraps and getting the win. So for the second time in 8 days, Jeff Hardy was just moments away from leaving the arena as World Heavyweight Champion, but it's CM Punk whose name is called.
But we cannot take away from the effort and the heart and determination, the will to win of Jeff Hardy, who did everything under his power to win this match tonight, to become the world champion for the first time. Once again, you think that Jeff Hardy's heart is broken again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
I've come out here tonight to challenge you. Challenge you, the WWE Universe, into seeing things my way. And to learn how to just say no. You see, because the people who cheer for Jeff Hardy are just slaves to the vices associated with his living in the moment. I feel bad for you, I really do. You walk around almost blind, and you wear your prescriptions proudly on your sleeve like they were badges of honor. And what was it the doctor told you? Just take one every 4 hours, right? Aside from myself, there's not a person in this arena who hasn't abused prescription medication or taken a recreational drug. And I know, trust me, it's hard being straight edge. It's hard to live a straight edge lifestyle. It's extremely difficult to be me. But what concerns me now is that none of you realize how much more difficult it is to live the life that you all live. I'm positive nobody in here takes into account the long-term consequences of alcohol on your liver. See, and you cheer that. That's nothing to cheer. You drink because it's fun, right? Eventually, it's not going to be fun anymore when it spirals out of control and it's no longer fun. Sooner or later, you're just drinking to feel normal. And then there's the smokers. You know, I don't know what's more disgusting is watching a smoker pollute his or her lungs with over 4,000 foreign chemicals, or having to listen to that smoker convince themselves that they can quit whenever they want to. It's hard to quit, I know. It takes a very strong person to quit. But an even stronger person never would have started smoking in the first place. I didn't want to come out here and be the bearer of bad news. But let's face facts. Chances are pretty slim that any of you here will ever get the monkey off your back. You'll never be able to pry the cigarette from your lips, or find the self-control to pour your drink from your glass, or the self-respect to take the pill out of your mouth. See, it starts and it can't happen without learning how to say no to temptation, and that's why I'm out here. I'm out here to challenge you before it's too late. Please, learn how to say no to temptation. Learn how to say no to your vices. Learn how to control yourselves.
People make mistakes, and those people can change.
No, Jeff, these people say they can change. You know what? I'm not going to enable you right now. In fact, I don't even want to be in the same ring as you right now. I'm going to do what I always do, what you should have done a long time ago. I'm going to just say no.
Well, Punk didn't want to be in the same ring as Hardy tonight, but on Sunday, Punk has no choice. Morrison has just picked up the biggest win of his young career, pinning the World Heavyweight Champion.
Certainly beating CM Punk is a defining moment for John Morrison on Friday Night SmackDown. Punk with a smile on his face, you gotta wonder, what could the world champion be thinking now?
John Morrison earned it too. This wasn't a fluke victory. It could have gone either way, but in the end, it was Morrison who got that one extra roll-up to pin the world champion.
These men started off this match with a sportsmanlike handshake.
Watch me, I'm changing your life today, 'cause you know the best is the best.
Whoa! Oh, go to sleep by Punk. He suckered him in.
A very conflicted world champion.
Well, good people sometimes do bad things, but I don't know now. Is that what CM Punk is?
Well, Punk will be back here later tonight as the special referee in Rage in the Cage. I'm sure Jeff Hardy will be in Rage in the Cage as watch all of this amazing confrontation.
Well, as for the match itself, it frankly could have gone either way. This was the first roll-up started by John Morrison.
Focus and concentration. Remember, focus and concentration. And John Morrison had it. He found arms. He made a counter. And then look, Punk extends his hand first. And then right here, I don't get this. Kaboom! Go to sleep. And then it's almost as if Punk says, why did I do that?
Punk, is it true that earlier today in the locker room, you said that you consider Jeff Hardy's victory to be an upset?
Yeah, where I come from, that was an upset. You know, and that's not to take anything away from Jeff Hardy. You know, some people say last Sunday he was the better man. I just have a hard time thinking that the better man lives the type of lifestyle that Jeff Hardy lives. I can't really respect anybody who lives that type of lifestyle. And this isn't me being preachy. This is just me stating the facts. And the facts are, I wish everybody was straight edge. I wish you were. I wish everybody here today in this arena was straight edge. You know, Jeff has said many times in the past he likes to live in the moment. And I just want Jeff to know that he should enjoy this moment because it's not going to last very long. I have a lot of fans too that have supported me that I would like to thank, and I'm not about to let them down. So good luck to Jeff Hardy. Good luck to John Morrison. I'm taking on the winner.
But what will happen on Sunday night as Jeff Hardy will face off against the special guest referee tonight, CM Punk?
Well, WWE Universe, I want you to put your hands together for a guy who just fought his heart out for you. Put your hands together for the #1 contender to my World Heavyweight Championship this Sunday at the Bash. You know him, you love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Hardy.
I'm not so sure I know quite what to make of that.
I detected a hint of sarcasm.
Well, obviously I did too, but Punk playing mind games again on Jeff Hardy. Remember, Hardy's only a swan away from reaching the promised land on Sunday.
Brody's up tonight, aren't you? Good joke.
I think you said.
Now that takes us back to Sunday, right?
Right.
I'm expecting really big things out of you, Teddy.
You got no problem with that, sir.
I just want you to perform as if your job depended on it.
Well, a smile on the face of CM Punk tonight, but what will his reaction be when all is said and done at the Bash? When CM Punk goes one-on-one against Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You ladies and gentlemen to Friday Night SmackDown. Apparently the #1 contender for the world title, CM Punk, is ready to kick off tonight with our main event. CM Punk will challenge Jeff Hardy for the world title here tonight. Punk is here, he is dressed, and we are ready for what should be an amazing main event.
But what condition will Jeff Hardy be in after what happened last Friday night on SmackDown?
I tried so very hard to empathize with all of your weaknesses. I implored every single one of you to just say no. And all my empathy got was for you to love Jeff Hardy that much more than you already did. But this will not deter me. I will stay the course. I still believe in teaching you people the difference between right and wrong. Oh, obviously it's going to be challenging listening to you people, and by the looks of some of you, it's going to be a big challenge. But just like any other challenge that's come down the pipe in my lifetime, I'm going to meet that challenge head on, like a man, just like I did last week. Let's take a look.
Jeff has said many times in the past he likes to live in the moment, and I just want Jeff to know that he should enjoy this moment because it's not going to last very long.
You know, Jeff, honestly, the last few weeks... Come on! What a cheap shot! CM Punk assaulting Jeff Hardy! CM Punk is trying to physically destroy Jeff Hardy! Hardy is helpless!
I want everybody all over the world to tune into SmackDown next week, because that's when I'm going to take my World Heavyweight title back. See, now I know why you people love Jeff Hardy so much. It's because you are all just like him. And in turn, Jeff Hardy is just like all of you. The reality is, none of you have the strength to be straight edge. You gravitate towards Jeff because it's the easy way out. It's easier to be weak like Jeff because you sure can't be strong like me. And you can boo all you want. I know why you boo. You know why you boo. It's because I tell the truth, and the truth sometimes hurts, doesn't it? For instance, what does it say on your prescription bottle of pills? Take one every 4 hours. Well, don't tell me that you people don't gobble 4, 6, 8 at a time like they were Pez. That is drug abuse. I don't do that. I also don't smoke. And those who do are stupid. You gotta be stupid to not listen to the Surgeon General, especially when he prints the warning label on the package of smokes. You gotta be a fool. Now we can talk about those funny cigarettes. And you obviously know what I'm talking about because you cheer, and that's utterly sad. That's pathetic. I can't even wrap my head around you people cheering. Because when you smoke those funny cigarettes, not only is that hazardous to your health, it's also illegal. So those who have taken a puff, not only are you poisoning yourself, you're also breaking the law. So the vast majority of everybody here in this arena is a criminal. I am not a criminal. I never have been, and I never will be. Now let's talk about alcohol. I've saved the best poison for last. You see, because this is a gateway drug. Don't tell me not a single one of you in here has ever said, I'm gonna go out for one drink, and one leads to two, and two drink leads to three, and then it's a double of this, and a shot of that, and then your head winds up in the toilet night in and night out. Congratulations. That is alcoholism. And in my book, if you even take one drink, you're an alcoholic. So I understand why you people love Jeff Hardy so much. I understand why Jeff loves you. It's because you're all weak. But whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you deserve better. This entire world deserves better. What you need is a leader. You need a strong leader who's gonna stand up in the face of adversity and just say no. You need a strong leader that's gonna carry the banner of the World Heavyweight Championship with honor, with pride, respect, dignity, integrity, and class. What you people need is a straight-edge World Heavyweight Champion. You need CM Punk.
With a twist of fate, looking to score the home run here.
Will we see the... Whoa.
Wait a minute. CM Punk, the world's champion, Hardy's adversary at the Night of Champions. And wait a minute. Hold on.
Hardy's attention was taken away from the Big Red Monster, and that proves to be fatal. The winner of this match, Kane. JR, you cannot turn your focus away from Kane when you're in the ring with him.
Well, you're right about that, obviously, but the smile on the face of the world champion, looking at his right eye at the damage. It's got to be more than just coincidental that CM Punk came out here when he did and cost Jeff Hardy perhaps a huge victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk.
We're just 9 days away from SummerSlam and that tables, ladders, and chairs match. The question right now is, what condition will Jeff Hardy be in come SummerSlam?
That's a question I don't have the answer for. But CM Punk, I thought, had a very unique expression on his face last week for a guy that's going to meet, we hope, Jeff Hardy for the world title. It didn't seem like CM Punk, a man who's had great success in ladder matches, was overwhelmed when he heard that he was going to be in a tables, ladders, and chair match at SummerSlam for the world title.
And we've been told that it is doubtful that Jeff Hardy will join us tonight. You saw the injuries he sustained last week on Friday Night SmackDown. Really brutal stuff from CM Punk.
It was certainly an act of extreme aggression by CM Punk.
So Teddy Long says that SummerSlam's tables, ladders, and chairs match is Jeff Hardy's specialty. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, but Teddy is wrong. When it comes to ladders, nobody's better than me. I've proven that time in and time out with consistency. As far as chairs go, well, you just saw last week the damage I can do when I get my hands on a steel chair. You don't have to be a WWE historian to know this next little chestnut. I've competed in 2 back-to-back Money in the Bank ladder matches at WrestleMania, and both times I've come out victorious. So I could sit here tonight and waste my time and try to tell you people the difference between right and wrong. I could waste my breath and try to tell you the importance of virtues like honesty and integrity. But I know you're all just slaves. You're all slaves to Jeff Hardy and his hip little in-the-moment propaganda. And besides, anything I do or say will just make you cheer and love Jeff Hardy that much more. So I figured out what I have to do to make you people see the light. I figured out the daunting task ahead of me to get you to understand what you have to do to live a healthier lifestyle. A lifestyle where maybe you people are productive members of society, where you actually contribute to society instead of contributing to the statistics of alcoholism and drug abuse. I figured out all I have to do is end Jeff Hardy. And believe me when I say I want to do it the same way I live my life. The right way. Straight up. One-on-one. Me and Jeff. No outside ring enforcers with family ties so he's conflicted on what to do. Just Jeff and me and the World Heavyweight Championship hanging above the ring. And TLC. But it's typical of Jeff to screw everything up in his life like he always has. He's already well on his way to screwing this up, because I heard Jeff's not even gonna make it to SummerSlam. Yeah, that's right. Trust me, nobody's more disappointed than me. I heard the injuries Jeff sustained last week are so severe that you're not even gonna get a chance to... You know what? I'm through with you. I'm sick of you. You're just a Jeff Hardy suck-up like all these people. That's all you are.
Jeff Hardy throwing Jericho in the vicinity of CM Punk.
Was it intentional?
Wait a minute! Well, that was certainly intentional. CM Punk's not involved in this match. The referee has called for the disqualification. This match is over.
And Rey Mysterio none too pleased with CM Punk's decision.
Well, trying to explain himself, and there's a cheap shot by Dolph Ziggler on his adversary at Night of Champions, and Ziggler takes down the Intercontinental Champion with authority.
This match is officially over, but apparently that doesn't seem to bother Dolph Ziggler one iota. And now what does Jericho have in store for Jeff Hardy?
Well, whatever it is won't be good, I can tell you that. The match is over, and Jericho continues his onslaught on the #1 contender.
Look out!
And
code breaker!
Jericho proud of his actions with a code breaker as the world champion CM Punk looks on, and
CM Punk's just observing. And now Jericho trying to lock in the walls of Jericho, and he does.
Jericho punishing Punk's adversary for the Night of Champions, and Punk could care less, and quite frankly, who could blame Punk? Punk doesn't care how bad Hardy's hurt 9 days before Night of Champions.
It's certainly not a sportsmanlike thing to do for CM Punk, who's just gazing down on the #1 contender being painfully dissected by Chris Jericho.
But if Jeff Hardy's not 100%, then CM Punk's going to have the advantage at the Night of Champions.
What condition will Jeff Hardy be in 9 days?
Punk a mere observer, but he is still the world's heavyweight champion.
At least until the Night of Champions a week from Sunday. And here's where it all started.
Obviously, Jeff Hardy going at Jericho in the vicinity of CM Punk. Was it an accident? Was it intentional?
Well, this was intentional, that's for sure. Jericho into Hardy, and then Hardy into those steel steps.
And that's where the bell rang and the match ended. And then the action continued. And look at this code breaker.
Vicious code breaker by Jericho, and Punk just an observer at this point.
Well, Punk wants the distinct physical advantage at the Night of Champions. And by the looks of things, CM Punk has it. 9 days from now, Punk and Hardy for the World Heavyweight title. I would like to say for some reason, I thought the #1 contender would make his appearance later tonight in our main event, but he just couldn't resist.
It's not Punk's style. Punk goes to the beat of his own drum. He's a lone wolf, a renegade, if you will, and doesn't care about anyone else's spotlight but his own.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff, aren't you nervous being way up there so high? Especially in the condition you're in, and by condition I mean the fact that you're probably drunk right now. Just like all these people here tonight. Yeah, that's something to be proud of. I mean, you'd have to be under the influence to stomach this live in the moment crap that you spew. What's living in the moment ever got you, Jeff? I know it got you a night in the hospital, and for what? The adulation of these people? One brief moment of attention? You know, I don't know what's more pathetic. Is all these people hanging on your every word, waiting for the next pitiful example for you to set that they can lead. or you and your egotistical addiction to their cheers and support and adulation. Listen to them, Jeff. They actually believe that you can beat me at SummerSlam.
So do I.
So does our general manager. Teddy Long's the guy that said TLC is your match. It's Jeff Hardy's match, everybody. They're right, it is your match. This TLC is your last match. I know what I have to accomplish to get everything I want. When I beat you at SummerSlam and I take back my world title, it will validate everything I've said in the past. I will prove once and for all, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that straight edge is the right way. That straight edge means I'm better than you. Jeff, I have to get rid of you to teach these people the difference between right and wrong. I have to get rid of you to teach them how to say, just say no. I have to get rid of you so they stop living in your moment and they wake up and they start living in my reality. Make no mistake about it, Jeff. There's no turning back from this point on. You can talk about the space from the top of that ladder to this mat, but from here on out, there's nothing left. At SummerSlam, I will hurt you. And I will remove you and the stain of all your bad examples from the WWE forever. You're right. Jeff, you know what? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, because you need them to enable you. You need them to justify your reckless behavior with their support and their cheers, just like they need you to somehow justify their reckless behavior with their smoking and their drinking and their use of prescription medication. They try in vain to live vicariously through a man who, by way of his lifestyle, thinks he can fly.
This match is officially over.
And just like a few weeks ago, Dolph Ziggler is stalking a wounded Rey Mysterio.
Man, CM Punk wiped out Rey Mysterio, and now Ziggler, like he did last week, is going to take advantage. Ziggler high impacting Rey Mysterio.
And how about Punk just observing?
Again, Ziggler. Enough is enough.
Well, Ziggler trying to send a message to Rey Mysterio 48 hours before their championship match.
Message has been received. Dolph Ziggler intends to be the next Intercontinental Champion. And Mysterio's just limp. Whoa! Jeff Hardy blooming by CM Punk. And Jeff Hardy intervening on behalf of Rey Mysterio.
Hardy had seen enough.
Wait a minute. Punk's back. The world's champion's back.
Go to sleep.
CM Punk with a thunderous go to sleep on an unsuspecting Jeff Hardy.
Well, Hardy came to support his friend Rey Mysterio.
and paid for it. Did Jeff Hardy. 48 hours before Night of Champions, CM Punk strikes last and most emphatically.
Well, here's how it all went down. Jeff Hardy runs right through the World Heavyweight Champion en route to protecting his good friend Rey Mysterio. Apparently, Punk doesn't take too kindly to that. And look at this. Bam! Right on the button. Well, tonight, Punk put Hardy to sleep. But in 2 days, can he put Jeff Hardy's title aspirations to bed once and for all? We'll find out at Night of Champions. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I've never felt more alive in my entire life than I do this very moment, and I'm positive that none of you weak people in attendance tonight have ever felt this way, because you take shortcuts. Oh, believe me, I feel every ache and every pain of every table, ladder, and chair that Jeff tried to use against me to stop me from getting back my World Heavyweight title. It was the most brutal match of my entire career. But it's that pain that makes me feel so alive. And naturally, I haven't taken a thing for it. Unlike you people and unlike Jeff, who when even forced with the symptoms of a small headache, you reach right for your medication, but you don't just reach for the regular strength stuff. You people immediately double up on that extra strength medication, don't you? Don't you? If any of you in here today felt the way I feel physically right now, you'd be on a morphine drip. Hey, some of you probably already are. You know, but physical pain isn't the only trauma I felt at SummerSlam. Right after the match, I was celebrating my superiority over Jeff Hardy and all his fans, when we were all robbed of my moment. We were robbed by the evil incarnate himself, The Undertaker. And after all I've been through, tonight I'm being forced to compete in a steel cage match. No, that's unfair. That is unfair. The whole thing is unfair. And it borderlines on conspiracy because the higher-ups are terrified of me, just like you people are, because you fear what you don't understand, and you really just don't even know what a straight-edge world champion is. I am a pioneer, and I make sacrifices. I am the role model this world needs, that doesn't drink, that doesn't smoke, that certainly doesn't abuse prescription medication like Jeff Hardy, which is proof that straight edge means I'm better than all of you, and it means I'm better than Jeff Hardy. And tonight, I'll just prove it once again. Oh, Jeff, I know you're probably intoxicated right now, but exactly how intoxicated are you? I mean, what did you take? What did you put in your body to get the guts to walk down that aisle and face me in this ring? Huh? What did you take? Was it painkillers, Jeff? Did you take some painkillers? Is that your drug of choice? Just like all of these pathetic, weak people, painkillers? You want to take painkillers so you can dull the scary reality you live in? Well, here's reality for you, Jeff. Here's reality for you, you people. I am sick and tired of hearing them boo me. I'm sick and tired of seeing young, impressionable children in this crowd cheering a guy like you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I am fed up with you. I'm fed up with you, and I am fed up with you. Jeff, one of us doesn't belong here anymore. So you like taking risks? How's this for a risk? I say tonight, the loser is thrown out of the WWE. So let me explain that to you, because I know everything up here is a little foggy from all the narcotics. That means if I lose, these people, along with yourself, never have to listen to me come down here and tell the truth anymore.
I like that.
But if you lose, that just proves that me, my lifestyle, my skills, my drug-free judgment is better than yours. It proves that straight edge means I'm better than you. And it will just force these people to open their eyes to being straight edge, because their hero, their enabler, won't be here anymore.
Well, CM Punk, no doubt was watching this match, I'm sure as every member of Friday Night SmackDown roster was in the locker room area. Certainly an obvious Punk has a vested interest in the world title.
Well, anyone who watched this contest has to be awestruck with what they saw, and even CM Punk comes to the ring applauding.
Punk showed a lot of class after the Night of Champions, I thought.
You know, Jeff, honestly, the last few weeks.
Oh, what a cheap shot! CM Punk assaulting Jeff Hardy. Hardy struck in the head and now Punk. That was unleashing pure hellfire on Jeff Hardy. Hardy thrown into the security wall. Look at Punk is looking. What is Punk doing? CM Punk is looking to maim Jeff Hardy. This is absolutely uncalled for.
Well, if you've questioned Punk's motives in the past, tonight you're getting your
because CM Punk is trying to physically destroy Jeff Hardy. Hardy is helpless. No! Hardy's spine, his lower back, rammed into the security wall.
Look out, Jeff. Oh, my God.
Hardy is helpless. More strikes and strikes behind the head.
This is an assault. There's no other way to describe it. An all-out assault by CM Punk on Jeff Hardy.
This is one of the most heinous assaults that I've ever witnessed. And it's right before our very eyes, right in front of us.
And for what reason?
That's enough. We've done enough. Good grief. Jeff Hardy's going to need medical attention out here, obviously. Wait a minute, no, come on!
He's not done!
No, no! Enough is enough, come on! Punk with those sickening knees! No, look at Enough is enough, Hardy's helpless! Hardy's been destroyed, that's enough!
If Punk's goal was to decimate Jeff Hardy, mission accomplished. Congratulations.
I want everybody all over the world to tune into SmackDown next week, because that's when I'm going to take my World Heavyweight title back. You know, Jeff, honestly, the last few weeks.
And that's what led to this onslaught. We thought Punk might come out here and show integrity and class as he did after the United Champions, but that was obviously not to be. Punk's sole mission was to physically destroy Jeff Hardy in two extremely physical, brutal onslaughts.
It's hard to watch it again. Well, Punk certainly showed his true colors here tonight. Unbelievable.
Did you expect somebody else? Well, he's gone. So like a junkie waiting for his or her next fix, I suggest you all soak this up while you can, because this is the last time you will ever see a trace of Jeff Hardy here on Friday Night SmackDown ever again. And that means no more ridiculous face paint. That means no more stupid armbands. And it certainly means no more excuses. Now that the charismatic enabler is gone, I can see it on your faces. You're all wondering if his living in the moment life of excess was the answer. And the clear answer is it wasn't. See, I know you're all not strong enough to be like me. I see it every day. I know how completely weak all of you people really are. But now at least you all have a champion you can be proud of. A straight-edge world heavyweight champion. Now that Jeff's gone, I'm the only one that's strong enough to reach out to you and pull you up from your downward spiraling life. I certainly won't ever miss a show because of an incident at an airport. I certainly won't ever skip a WrestleMania because I failed a test. Unlike Jeff, I'm built to last, and I am here to stay. So if you're gonna emulate any WWE superstar, the choice is extremely clear. It's the choice of a new generation, and his name is CM Punk. And then there's The Undertaker, who is a legend. But he is no longer the solitary icon here on SmackDown. I am the only back-to-back Money in the Bank winner. I am the man that retired Jeff Hardy. And I'm the first and only straight-edge world heavyweight champion. So if The Undertaker at any moment wants to come down here and test my breaking point, well, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for the lights to go out and for him to appear before my magical eyes. In fact, I know The Undertaker's here right now. So, yeah. So Undertaker, if you want to come down here and face me man to man, like I said, I'll be waiting. See, ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker knows it's not in his best interest to face me in the ring, man to man. He would rather lurk in the shadows and play psychological games, which is what you people fall for every single time. See, all it takes is a couple of mirrors and some smoke to make you all believers. And smoke being the operative word. You know, I can imagine you all sitting on your couch, vegging out, smoking your illegal substances, hanging on The Undertaker's every magical trick, oohing and eyeing at all his spooky powers. But what The Undertaker fails to realize is that unlike you people, My mind is clear and strong. It hasn't been polluted with barbiturates and poison like beer and cigarettes. So at breaking point, there's not going to be any time for games or tricks. It's going to be two icons in the ring, face to face in a fight to the finish. And I love that. I love it because The Undertaker has never faced a guy like me before. I have no breaking point. And all you have to do is look in my eyes and realize that I've laughed in the face of temptation time and time again. I have never tapped out to society's schoolyard attempts at peer pressure. You tried to stick a beer in my hand with the same commercials that have hypnotized all of you people and that sell you all your narcotics and things you're addicted to. Well, I'm harder than any alcohol you can drink. I'm straighter than any line you can snort up your nose. And I certainly can hurt you a lot faster than any pill you put on your tongue. But I do have one vice. It's a very dangerous vice. In fact, it's more dangerous than anything all of you people are addicted to. I can't get enough of it, but unlike your typical monkey on your back, it's more like an anaconda.
Jeff Hardy's worst fears were not realized. You can imagine what Jeff thought Matt might be capable of in this match. And wait a minute, Punk not done.
CM Punk unsuccessful in beating Jeff Hardy, but maybe not unsuccessful in beating Jeff Hardy up again here tonight.
Gosh, listen to collisions. Oh, no.
Hardy has been rendered defenseless.
For the second week in a row, CM Punk is assaulting Jeff Hardy after a match is over.
I'll tell you what, we're seeing the true colors of CM Punk, I'll tell you that. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Could have broken Hardy's neck.
Jeff Hardy is seriously hurt. Hardy's neck, as you saw, folks, is caught in that chair. Punk knew exactly what he was doing. Nothing happened here by accident as far as CM Punk is concerned.
Make sure he's okay. Make sure he's okay. Fix him so I can break him again.
I guess if we ever wondered what kind of man CM Punk is, we now know.
You just okay, go around. Go around. Blocking medical attention for Jeff Hardy.
Staff on the spot, but they're so concerned with the neck of Jeff Hardy. We'll take another look here at the overt aggression of CM Punk. Certainly doesn't need a description. You can see it, you can hear it, you can see a human being being physically pummeled, and then this was just premeditated sickness. CM Punk knew what he wanted to do.
And he did it. I just hope Jeff Hardy, the world champion, is going to be all right. Why Punk can smile is beyond me.
I guess you're real proud of what you just done out here, right?
Yeah, I'm proud. You know what? I'm glad you're here because that is not happening. I want a rematch. You saw that. His brother counted to 3. He's an enforcer. He's not a referee. I want my rematch.
Okay, tell you what. If Jeff is able to defend the championship by SummerSlam, then you'll get your opportunity.
Good.
But you know what? It's going to be Jeff Hardy style. Tables, ladders, and chairs. TLC.
You can't do that. You can't do that to me. Oh, yeah, go check on your poster boy, Teddy. Go make sure he's okay.
Symphony of lies. Well, if that's not the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. See, Undertaker, I see through all the smoke and the mirrors. I see you for what you really are. And while Jeff Hardy was these misguided people's charismatic enabler, you are something so much worse, aren't you? Because you have preyed on these people's chemically influenced minds for almost 20 years. You're like this generation's Alice in Wonderland. See, Alice in Wonderland took an entire generation of worthless hippies and led them to experiment with magic mushrooms and recreational hallucinogens. But you have created this self-destructive cycle because all these people actually believe in The Undertaker. They believe you can withstand any beating. They believe you have magical powers from the dark side that allow you to come back and vanquish any foe. They believe, get this, they believe that you actually have a chance at taking my World Heavyweight Championship this Sunday. And they believe this because of your very impressive list of victims. The Hogans, the Flairs, the Shawn Michaels of the industry. Everybody thinks that CM Punk is just going to easily be added to your collection of souls. Well, what you don't realize, what they don't know, is that I am stronger, so much stronger than all of those men. And I'm not after your soul, Undertaker. I want only one thing from you, and that's to make you tap out. Did you just imagine their reaction when you do tap out? I mean, they just lost their beloved Jeff Hardy. And now they're gonna watch their heroic icon, The Undertaker, submit to the Anaconda Vice. You know what they're gonna do? I'll tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna retreat back into their little world, They're gonna grab 40 ounces of liquid courage. They're gonna try to make themselves feel better. Yeah. You're all gonna crawl into a bottle, maybe pop 3 or 4 extra pain pills, just to numb yourselves from the reality that your hero, The Undertaker, tapped out. You're all gonna get a glimpse of it tonight, don't worry. You're gonna get a glimpse when I make Matt Hardy tap out to the Anaconda Vice. And I'm begging you not to interfere, because I want you, as well as all these weak, sad, pathetic people, to get a good glimpse of the world that we're all gonna live in after I make you tap out at breaking point. It's gonna be a great world. There's gonna be only one true icon. It's gonna be somebody these people can be proud of. It's gonna be the choice of a new generation. The only straight edge world heavyweight champion in history. Me. And they'll finally all be forced to join me and just say no.
But Morrison averted disaster, at least momentarily. Oh, and that may be it. That may do it. 1, 2, no. And look at the frustration here.
Very dangerous head strikes by CM Punk to John Morrison.
You look at all the glitz and glamour of John Morrison, that magnetic personality. You don't think from the outside that Morrison's as tough as he is. But tonight Morrison's showing it again. Shot after shot, strike after strike.
Counter, scintillating counter, just when Morrison had to have it.
Morrison with a whirlwind there, and now has the right hooked again, and that's about as close as you can get.
Morrison executed a half Nelson, turned it into a lateral press with a leg hook, and got a near fall, and the end may be near for the #1 contender for the world title.
Morrison firing up the jets. We're gonna see Starship Pain. No, Punk moved out. Morrison, innovative cover.
The Oklahoma Roll's got him. No, it doesn't. Now Morrison landed on his feet, made an adjustment in midair not to crash and burn.
Oh, and CM Punk discussing matters with the referee. That's when Morrison struck with a knee.
This is it. Gotta be over. I'm surprised Morrison didn't go for the cover after that knee strike.
And again.
And out of desperation, CM Punk just lunging toward John Morrison, and now you see the position that Morrison has found himself.
You don't want to be in this situation with a man that has the deadly strikes that CM Punk possesses.
Punk taking it to another level here, another level of aggression, another level of motivation.
Oh,
a strength.
Punk showing strength.
A lot of strength.
Great resolve. Is it go to sleep time for the airlifter? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3. Punk has finally beaten John Morrison.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Well, Punk showing talk about integrity. He didn't show any integrity after that victory there. He saw that little cheek shot. Nonetheless, what a matchup. An amazingly physical matchup. 9 days before SummerSlam, CM Punk did exactly what he said he was going to do earlier tonight, and that was to beat John Morrison.
Punk proving why he is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Able to pull out the big move when he needed it, but Morrison was rolling for a large majority of this match.
Well, Morrison needed this counter. Morrison needed it in the worst way and got it. And then he strikes us. Boom! Morrison with a knee. Perhaps in hindsight, Morrison should have gone for the cover. But it was CM Punk lunging toward Morrison that led to this.
And it was the GTS. No one kicks out of that. John Morrison down and out. And now Punk heads towards SummerSlam with a big wave of momentum.
An amazing matchup from two phenomenal athletes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Punk with a win tonight, but what will...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only straight edge world heavyweight champion in history, CM Punk.
Well, showing no disrespect to the first ever straight edge world champion, I wonder where our general manager is with the most sinister, diabolic chauffeur in the world at the helm of the limousine, The Undertaker.
I think it's safe to say that no one would want to be on the ride that The Undertaker is taking Teddy Long on right now.
Buckle up, Teddy.
I see one sign out there, a member of our WWE Universe is holding that said CM Punk. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Teddy Long certainly made it clear that he hoped that The Undertaker would find it in The Undertaker's heart to forgive Long for the conspiracy of last Sunday.
Does The Undertaker have a heart?
Teddy Long
doesn't exist.
Long better hope so. Long admitting that the CM Punk involved in a conspiracy along with Long and the official.
I told you so. It seems like I'm out here a lot saying that to you people, right? I know it seems like a lot, but the truth is, I said I would beat Jeff, and I did. I told you so. I said that I would get rid of Jeff Hardy forever. And I did. I told you so. And then I said I would make The Undertaker tap out to the Anaconda Vice, and you laughed. But then I did just that. And contrary to what you people believe, I didn't come out here to brag about being the first and only man to make the Phenom, The Undertaker, tap out. I came out here to confront The Undertaker. I came out here to confront The Undertaker in my ring, or my yard, if you will. I came out here to stick my World Heavyweight Championship in his face and look him in the eye and say to him, I told you so. But of course, he's conveniently not here right now, so instead, I think I'll address all of you people. It's come to my attention that you people think that I've been preaching to you. All right, we'll call a spade a spade. The truth is, yes, I have. Because you people need a good preaching to. You people need somebody you can look up to. You need a leader who isn't morally corrupt, and you need somebody who's righteous, not self-righteous. And I know what you're all gonna do next. You're gonna do exactly what your hero, The Undertaker, did. You're gonna give up. Now, by the looks at half of you, you already have. I mean, what kind of life is it that you live? What kind of existence do you have where you wake up in the morning and you have to pop a pill to help crawl out of bed? And then you ravage your body with pitchers of beer. And that's supposed to somehow heal your broken self-worth. And then you just make excuses about inhaling poison into your lungs just to calm your nerves. And then at the end of your sad, pathetic, lonely day, you're in need of another pill to make you forget everything. You need a pill to help you sleep. You are all just a legion of inebriated zombies waiting in line at the pharmacy with your hand out, begging and pleading for that newest antidepressant that you think is gonna help put an artificial smile on your face. You scratch and you claw for scapegoats for all of your inadequacies. And believe me, you have a lot of inadequacies. And don't tell me that you don't self-medicate yourself to forget about it all. Don't tell me you don't self-medicate to hide from all your inadequacies. Don't tell me you don't do it, because if you do, well, then you're a liar too. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourselves right now. You're lying to the person next to you. You go home and you lie to your family. And it's insulting because right now you're lying to me. And I can see right through all of you people and your lies. Because I am not a liar. I am a man who means what he says and says what he means. What I am is a prophet. I am the choice of a new generation. I am a champion that everybody can finally be proud of. I am the first and only straight edge world heavyweight champion in history. And if you're not straight edge like me, well, that just means I'm better than you.
You know, that's what it all comes down to. If you're not straight edge like CM Punk, he truly believes in his heart that he is a better human being than anyone else. You know, in his view, none of us have any rights. None of us can choose to be ourselves. We've heard it.
Well, he's a prophet, JR. You heard him. He's the choice of a new generation.
Well, we're not like him, and just like him, we're wrong. We've heard another sermon from the Second City Saint.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only straight edge world heavyweight champion in history, CM Punk.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown. You're looking at the World Heavyweight Champion, a beneficiary of what can only be described as a conspiracy that has seemingly penetrated all levels of the WWE.
Yes, but to hear CM Punk and his pious self talk about his victory, I put that in italics, at breaking point over The Undertaker, it was CM Punk who made The Undertaker submit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, did not occur.
Nevertheless, it's in the history books. It is finished. CM Punk is your world champion.
Well, I don't know if it's finished or not, but you're right about one thing. CM Punk is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Okay, I get it. You people destroy billions of brain cells on a daily basis with your excess consumption of alcoholic beverages, over-the-counter, as well as prescription medication, the latter of which, chances are, probably aren't even yours, and a veritable laundry list of other substances that you shove in your soft little bodies day after day. The reason I bring up your chemically induced mind is because I think a lot of you have forgotten my accomplishments. So please, allow me to jog your ailing memory. I am the only three-time straight edge world heavyweight champion in WWE history. I am the only superstar in WWE history to win back-to-back Money in the Bank ladder matches at WrestleMania. And don't forget, I am the man that did you, the WWE Universe, a favor that you didn't even deserve when I got rid of the charismatic enabler Jeff Hardy from this company forever.
How arrogant.
But that runs a close number 2 to my crowning achievement of using my Anaconda Vice and for the first time making The Undertaker tap out. I did that. That was me. I did that. I did that, and I did it all without drugs. I did it all without alcohol. And above all else, I did it all without any help from any of you. So I want somebody, anybody in a position of power, to come out here right now and treat me with the respect that I have earned. Not only as the face of SmackDown, but the poster boy for the entire company, and as the choice of a new generation. I deserve to know who my next opponent is now that I have defeated the all-powerful Undertaker. Oh, that's right. There isn't anybody left. I can't begin to explain to you how empowering it is and how unstoppable it makes me feel when I walk into an arena such as this one, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I could physically dissect, humiliate, and beat down everybody sitting in it. It makes me feel strong to know that everybody sitting at home, I could reduce you to tears in the blink of an eye. But all that doesn't add up to how unstoppable it makes me feel to know that in a few short moments, I'm gonna make The Undertaker tap out for the second time. And I know it's hard for you to deal with. I know how horrible your lives are, and you're all holding on to one small little bastion of hope, thinking that The Undertaker can conjure up some sort of a dark miracle and somehow beat me. But he can't. Trust me, he can't. And he won't. My bragging rights start right here, right now, tonight, when I once again become your straight edge world heavyweight champion. And the best part of it is, there's not a thing any of you can do about it.
Well, is it breaking point all over again? The co-conspirators are in place. It's a submission match. And CM Punk is clearly looking to steal the World Championship from The Undertaker. Can anybody do anything about it? We'll find out next.
It's locked in again.
Oh, what a kick! Right to the temple of The Undertaker. Now, folks, that could do it right there. Punk can make the cover. That was a shot to the temple. An amazing kick by Punk.
Oh, we've got it locked in. It's Hell's Gate. It is 100% legal. Remember when Punk's feet were on the rope.
CM Punk causes the break by getting into the ropes. Undertaker had a break on 4. He'd have been disqualified on 5. Oh, and a right hand by The Undertaker.
And The Undertaker has the World Heavyweight Championship and just... Get out of Tulsa, JR. What's going to happen here? CM Punk is up! No!
CM Punk escapes. Referee's got his count on. And the referee's got a 10 count.
It's over.
The winner of this match as a result of a countout, the only straight edge world heavyweight champion in history, CM Punk.
The Undertaker's got the same expression on his face as he did the night in Montreal at Breaking Point, when it looked as if he had won the world title, but did not. CM Punk has dodged yet another dead man bullet. But will CM Punk be able to avoid disaster inside Hell in a Cell for the world title in 9 days when he faces The Undertaker?
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 225 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, 2 weeks ago here on SmackDown, in a sanctioned match, CM Punk physically dominated senior official Scott Armstrong. And then last week, the verbal assault continued, Todd.
Well, with CM Punk going one-on-one against R-Truth, and Punk was doing very well. Looked like he had it won here, but R-Truth kicking out just in time. Punk not happy with Scott Armstrong's 3 count.
You count, a bastard, man. Do your job. You count better.
Well, Punk wanted Armstrong to count faster rather, and that's exactly what Armstrong did, much to the chagrin of the straight edge superstar.
How much can one man take? And again, let's remember the history between CM Punk and Scott Armstrong. It was only 2 weeks ago that Punk physically assaulted the senior official.
Look at you people. Look at what's become of the mighty United Kingdom. Now, this land used to be full of kings and knights and noblemen. You used to rule half the planet. And now you're just as sad and pathetic as the Americans. You can pretend you're not. You can pretend you don't spend your days tucked away in some little pub, downing your pints of ale. You can pretend you don't spend every single night filling your lungs and those around you with carcinogens and poisons from your fancy cigarettes and your trendy cigars. You can pretend you don't knowingly stuff chewing tobacco in your mouth, and one of the most disgusting habits I've ever seen in my life, something that will give you cancer inside of 2 years. You people are weak-minded. You have no heart. Your spirit is broken. You're practically decomposing right before my very eyes as I talk to you. And the only thing you can do is boo or wave a crooked little finger at me and accuse me of being preachy. You people need somebody as righteous as myself to preach to you the proper way to live. You should all aspire to be as great as I am. Now, do I think I'm better than you? Absolutely, and it's not that hard because my mind is clear, my body free of poison. Look at me. I am perfect in every way. My strength comes from within, and I don't need a crutch to get through my everyday life like you people. And I certainly don't need a crooked official like Scott Armstrong to fight my battles for me. I filed a formal complaint with the board of directors. And as far as tonight goes, I will beat R-Truth. Just like I'll beat him at Survivor Series, just like I could easily beat up everybody here in this arena today. Because I am the choice of a new generation. And R-Truth's gonna come out here and ask you people what's up. I'll answer that little riddle for you right now. I'll tell you what's up. Straight edge. That is what's up. No narcotics, no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no prescription medication. And that, you sad, sad people, could save your entire pathetic country and the entire world.
Punk can be somewhat pious, but he's also extremely, extremely tough. He's trying to withstand this onslaught and caught in midair.
And Batista, with that explosive power, may have just won this main event match. No!
Again, a testament to the toughness of CM Punk, the past former World Heavyweight Champion.
Not to mention 5 days removed from a Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker.
And that may be the most important, oh man, nice. The most important point of all. Punk's doing this 5 days removed from Satan's playground.
Oh, and another knee connecting.
Second big knee of this contest, connected by Punk.
And you've got to be impressed with what the straight edge superstar is doing right now to one of the biggest superstars in the history of the WWE. Look at this, Batista.
Big time Batista, and maybe running on fumes here after those shots to the head, but he's instinctively now Punk trying to get away, trying to find some distance.
Where's Punk going? We saw it Hell in a Cell. Use the ring to his advantage against The Undertaker. Oh, Batista, no way. Are we going to see a Batista bomb outside the ring? Punk holding on for dear life. The referee's count is at 8, 9, and that's it.
The winner of this match as a result of a countout, CM Punk.
Wouldn't you smile if you just beat the animal Batista?
I think Punk just outmaneuvered, out-strategized perhaps Batista, who was so wrapped up in wanting to drop Punk once and for all that he didn't hear the referee's count in the heat of battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CM Punk.
CM Punk has been called sanctimonious, pious, preachy, but in this analyst's opinion, CM Punk has a point. And I think we could all learn a thing or two from CM Punk.
CM Punk has said that everyone needs someone to teach you how to live, and that he's that person. Really? Is he the man that should lead society, the world society, down the path of enlightenment?
It's open for debate. I personally agree with Punk, and I like Punk. I don't like you. Much.
Tonight, I'm gonna do for you people something somebody who loves you should have done a long time ago. Because I know you're all sick. I know that you are all helpless. So I'm gonna help you in the form of an intervention. However, it's not just any intervention. This will be a straight-edge intervention. Now, the first step to recovery for people such as yourselves is a confession. You simply need to stop lying to yourself, and you need to say to yourself, I have a problem. So what I'd like right now is everybody stand up right there, just stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, if you feel the need to put your hand on the television screen, you go right ahead and do that. But I need everybody in this arena and around the world right now to stand up and admit that you are all addicts. That sounds like denial. You are all addicts. Normally, addicts don't have any idea that they have an addiction or they have a problem. You people are in denial. You are in denial of the fact that you are weak. You are in denial of the fact that you are powerless. All of you are in denial of the fact that you are nothing without your substances that control your mind and wither away at your body. But don't worry. I'm about to teach you all how to survive.
You all recognize it. Take a look at it. It's a carton of cigarettes. But how many of you recognize the dangers of inhaling cigarette smoke? Obviously, not a lot of you. I mean, you probably don't even recognize the fact that the Surgeon General has printed a warning label on every pack that you buy. And trust me, the Surgeon General knows a lot more about this stuff than you do. It says here in plain English, caution, cigarettes may cause a slow and painful death. Even with a warning label like that, day in and day out, you people purchase and inhale poison. You might as well be throwing your lungs in the garbage. But tonight, we throw these in the garbage. And pay close attention, because this is how you survive. What we have here is your typical bottle of prescription medication. And you people hide behind a prescription and a doctor, and you eat these pills like they were candy. You should be ashamed of yourselves. This is not candy. What this is failure in a bottle. Every time you take one of these pills, you are succumbing to your own addictions. You are giving up. You are failing at life. Now, every one of these comes with a label as well, but it should be printed on every individual pill, and it should say, take only as prescribed. Which I know is hard for you people to understand, seeing as you're all probably under the influence right now. What you all need to do is look inside yourself and find the straight edge in you. Pay attention. Simply by a reaction, I can tell this controls your life. How sad. Now, how many of you would like to see me take a big gulp of this bottle right now? You make me so ill. That is never going to happen. However, I can only imagine all of you here in the arena tonight have partaken in this liquid hell. But you all need to be responsible for your actions. What is in this bottle is poison. It shouldn't just come with a warning label, it should come with a hazard symbol. This eats away at your insides. It ruins your relationships. This is the worst of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, when you drink this, you are poisoning yourself. And just like this bottle of whiskey, your life is going down the drain.
Punk was a man, he'd say, you know what, I don't want this match. I don't want to do this. Instead, Punk is chomping at the bit right now.
I know, it's a little strange to see two referees in there. Let me adjust my eyes for a second.
Who do you think you are, huh? Who do you think you are? I would be 4-time straight edge heavyweight champion if you just did your job. If you just listen.
Back off. Let him out there. Back it off.
All you had to do is listen. That's all you had to do, huh? Who do you think you are, old man? You ain't nobody. You ain't anybody. I'm the champion.
See, I told you.
The referee is fighting back.
Anybody stands a puncher's chance, and Scott Armstrong just proved that. I think an error might have been made in judgment there. Oof.
And now the assault begins.
What do you mean? Scott Armstrong punched CM Punk in the face.
I just got Punk's attention.
How you feel now, huh? How you feel now? How you feel now? Huh? Armstrong, how you feel now? Huh?
I hope Punk puts this on his resume.
There's a submission victory over The Undertaker on CM Punk's resume.
And then go to sleep. Congratulations, CM Punk. You just beat a referee.
Here's your winner, CM Punk.
You have to ask yourself if this is under the specter or the watchful eye of the world's heavyweight champ.
When you wake up from your nap, don't ever forget that I did this to you.
Yes.
And now Punk going to the air. That's where R-Truth is more comfortable, despite having a bad left knee injury, it appears.
It seems that straight edge tattoo that adorns the midriff of CM Punk was a perfect target for R-Truth.
Punk claims to be the choice of a new generation. Oof. He walked right into R-Truth's right knee. The one that's working.
Truth saw that Punk was going for the legs. Very smart by R-Truth.
A cover here. We saw CM Punk try the go-to-sleep pretty much right at the opening bell. Hasn't had another opportunity to hit his finishing maneuver. Shoulders down there from Truth, doing whatever he can now.
You will notice the X's on the hands of CM Punk on his wrist tape. That is the universal sign for the straight edge lifestyle.
Nobody home for that scissor kick, and Punk seems to think this is about over. Can Punk put R-Truth to sleep?
Punk will spin, well, no, he will not. He will try to spin R-Truth off of his shoulders, but R-Truth looks to be going for the sunset flip.
Oh, and Punk sits down, has the shoulders down, and has the rope as well. The referee did not catch it.
Shades of Wembley Stadium, beautifully done.
Here's your winner, CM Punk.
So last week, Punk felt that he was not benefited by the referee's call. Tonight, certainly he was, or his non-call rather. Punk clearly grabbing the rope.
Listen, many people say last week Punk was robbed. So therefore, robbed from Peter, give to Paul in this case. Let's take one more look.
You can see the referee checking the shoulders,
doing his job.
Failed to notice Punk grabbing the ropes, which, as you can tell as Matt Striker, is illegal. Will Truth file a grievance? I don't think that's how Truth rolls.
rolls, that's how he rolls. Is that how you're going to start speaking now? Next you'll be Twittering and MySpacing.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 225 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk makes his way to the ring with the special guest, I assume, in a brown paper bag. Last week, Matt, it was a straight edge intervention.
Well, it's our weekly enrichment.
Truth is, I don't like you.
And R-Truth had heard enough.
CM Punk with the Friday night affirmations. That garbage can was filled with cigarette butts, alcohol, and prescription pills. Everything CM Punk disdains.
Well, Truth said no to the intervention.
Well, Truth feels that the WWE Universe knows right from wrong, and they don't need CM Punk to preach right and wrong upon them.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
No, I disagree. Everyone needs affirmation from the pastor of purity, CM Punk.
How about the preachy pugilist?
Last week, I extended a hand to the WWE Universe in a much-needed intervention. You know, I don't know if you people know this or not, but I'm not the only one who knows that pills and cigarettes and alcohol are harmful. You know, medical science has proven this. So there's a Surgeon General put in place to put warning labels on all of these products. I guess he's just there to warn the smart people who already know, huh? Well, this is my crusade. And I will continue my crusade as long as there are people who need help. As long as there are people out there who need change in their lives. One person in particular I've been helping for quite some time now. I'd like to introduce him to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Luke Gallows. That's right. Some of you may recognize him as Festus, but that was a lifetime ago, and it's a lifetime that he'd just as soon forget. It's a lifetime of torturous drug abuse and neglect. You see, it started just like it starts for all you people. One little pill. Just one pill to take the edge off, one painkiller, and then one turns to two, two turns to four, four turns to eight, so on and so forth. And sure, his friends, his family were there, but they enabled him. They didn't help him. They thought they were, but they were slowly rotting him from the inside out. But then I helped him, just like I could help all of you. Trust me, this is just a start. This doesn't end here. This begins here and now. I will continue to reach out and help those who can't help themselves. On December 1st, this is scary, people, pay attention. On December 1st, a very dangerous, addictive new drug hits the streets. Now this scares me because it's a socially accepted over-the-counter drug, and it's going to be widely available all over the world. And it's scary because it's more dangerous than any prescribed medication. It's more harmful than chain smoking an entire carton of unfiltered cigarettes. It is more dangerous than corroding your liver with a fifth of gin or vodka and then chasing it with your daddy's favorite beer. Jeff Hardy, my life, My Rules. And what an appropriate title for a loser who destroyed his life and his career living by his rules. And what makes me sick to my stomach is Jeff didn't just ruin his life. He didn't just end his career. He ruined the lives of all his fans because he's planted seeds of destruction in all of the people, all of the drug addicts like yourself who actually looked up to the charismatic enabler like he was some sort of a prophet. Well, if you people have any brain cells left, if there's anything left of your memory that's not burnt out, all you need to know is the last chapter of this DVD is the most important one you need to watch because it tells the whole story. It's a cage match between myself and Jeff Hardy, where I ended Jeff's career here in the WWE forever. I'm the reason he's not here. And I know how hard it is to deprogram your weak little brains from all the lies you've been fed over the years, but you owe it to yourselves. Look yourself in the mirror, search inside yourself for that little shred of self-respect that might be left. And when it comes to this garbage, just say no. Because this in my hands right here, I don't know anything about Jeff. What I know about Jeff is that if he listened to me, if he searched and found the straight edge inside of himself, instead of living for the moment, he'd have more of a future crawl out of a bottle.
Festus now known as Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows now. Festus is long gone. This is a clear mind. And a clear and present danger here on SmackDown.
You knew Punk had ulterior motives bringing Luke Gallows here.
Punk sponsored Gallows.
Well, and now it's Gallows.
Gallows endured a lifetime of abuse and neglect, and CM Punk is just there in a missionary role.
And now Gallows is dishing out a lot of pain punishment.
Needless to say, I do believe it's a disqualification due to the outside interference.
Thanks for that.
Hey, listen.
You don't think CM Punk had this plan the whole time, really?
No, I really don't. Honestly, I don't think CM Punk needs this.
Well, right now, Luke Gallows is holding Matt Hardy, and what does Punk need to do here?
This is what the straight edge lifestyle can give you. You too can be like Luke Gallows if you live the clean lifestyle.
You really consider this a clean lifestyle? Look what they're doing to Matt Hardy.
It's competition.
It's not competition. It's an assault.
Let me ask you this. Who's standing tall right now? The straight edge guys or the other guy? Who do you want to be with? Who do you want to hang out with? I'm hanging out with Gallows and Punk.
Not you. Look at Punk. Continuing the brutality on Matt Hardy. This is the straight edge lifestyle. This is honesty. This is
clarity of mind.
This is fair play.
Clarity of purpose, Todd.
Well, if the purpose was to decimate Matt Hardy.
Ooh, look at this is very unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.
You should have listened.
Look, covering the eyes and face. There's more?
Put him down.
Oh, from the gallows pole, so to speak.
Well, Randy Orton can't catch a break. And many people would say it couldn't happen to a better guy.
This bout is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 222 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, he's here from Friday Night SmackDown, King, former three-time world champion, CM Punk. Last night at Survivor Series was a member of Team Orton. Been a rough week for him as well. This past Friday on SmackDown had his intervention interrupted by R-Truth.
But he's had his request granted tonight by Jesse Ventura. This is a match against John Cena that CM Punk wanted. He went and asked personally for this match.
First time ever these two superstars will meet. And it happens here tonight live on a Raw Thanksgiving. 3-hour spectacular here on the USA Network.
Seems everybody's telling you people what they're thankful for this year. So I'm gonna tell you that I believe I have a whole lot to be thankful for. First and foremost, I'm thankful that I'm straight edge. I'm thankful this makes me different, because I certainly wouldn't want to be you. I wouldn't want to be you. I wouldn't want to be any of you people. And for those living under a rock, straight edge means no drugs, no alcohol, no prescription medication. Essentially, I do not abuse my body. Straight edge means I'm better than you. Now, Thanksgiving's biggest vice is gluttony. And I can see by the size of some of you, I can picture you this Thanksgiving bellied up to all that turkey and stuffing, mashed potatoes, candied yams, assorted pies, probably a little bit of cranberry. And you're gonna be shocked as you push your hefty frame away from the table and you say, "Oh, I ate too much." And then, of course, you're gonna go looking for a crutch. You're gonna reach into your medicine cabinet for a pill. Or you're gonna ask your dysfunctional family for a little bit of liquid antacid. And when you take that antacid and you finally feel better, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna have dessert. Because you're fat and you're gluttonous and you're not as strong as I am. So this Thanksgiving, you got two choices. You can either be me, or you can continue going on being your lazy, drug-consuming self. Three cheers for mediocrity. Tonight, you'll see me face a turkey named John Cena. John Cena, what I want you to know is, through these sober eyes, I can see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, former world champion CM Punk meets the WWE champion John Cena. It's live and it's next on Raw.
And Luke Gallows.
That's an obvious disqualification for outside interference, but there's more to this.
Luke Gallows not done yet. Is this living the clean lifestyle, by the way?
Gallows making a quick killing of R-Truth here because of what R-Truth represents.
This is great. Here's your role model, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk.
Notice there, CM Punk continues to advise, direct traffic, guide Luke Gallows. I mean, honestly, Festus would have never been able to do this, but Luke Gallows is a different story altogether.
And now CM Punk.
We saw this last week, this unique, this the 12 steps to recovery. I mean, I can call it nothing else.
Last week it was Matt Hardy. This week, R-Truth.
Imagine having someone's hands over your mouth and nose when you can't breathe, then lifting you up 6 feet, almost 6 inches in the air, and then slamming you down.
Well, for the second week in a row, Luke Gallows makes a straight edge intervention of his own. And it was a disqualification as Gallows getting involved on behalf of CM Punk.
Outside interference, but what we're about to see here is disturbing. There's just so much venom in the eyes of these men. So much disdain for the dirty lifestyle.
Well, CM Punk has promised to teach us all how to live. There it is, a big helping dose of morality, courtesy of CM Punk and Luke Gallows.
Boys, girls, toast. Here's to all our health. Here's to tonight. Here's to a decade of SmackDown. Yeah. And of course, loving to fight. Hey. Cheers!
Cheers! Don't you drink that.
Thank you.
Vintage Punk! Oh, come on. As far as the rest of you go, aren't you ashamed of yourselves? You know what? As long as I'm heavyweight champion, no more alcohol on SmackDown. We're running this Prohibition rules. Yeah, and if you don't like that, I suggest you pay close attention to the main event tonight. You'll find out exactly why Straight Edge can save you.
Okay, Punk. Thank you very much, all right?
Yeah, thanks for the invite, too, Teddy. I'll show myself out.
Luke, can you please explain your metamorphosis on Friday Night SmackDown?
Josh, it's obvious now that my previous existence was not my fault. What isn't obvious is the fact that the people that I loved, my friends, my family, all those people that I looked up to, they were no better than the common street pusher. They forced me to walk around in a comatose state. I looked and I acted like a moron. And it was all induced by a prescription pain pill addiction. But thankfully, someone came along and changed all of that.
And I promise you, I don't promise you anything. Luke, I promise you, nobody will ever take advantage of you in that way ever again. What happened in the past, it happens to countless victims every day. Your miraculous recovery can happen to those same people. All they have to do is what you did. You reached out. You accepted change. You listened to me tell you the right way to live your life.
It's true. I was lost. But now I'm found. And I pray from deep down within that all those other lost souls, all those people out there wandering, can reach down within them and they can adopt the straight edge lifestyle and see you, CM Punk, as I see you, our Savior.
Look at the enjoyment CM Punk is having right now at the expense of R-Truth.
R-Truth represents everything CM Punk is against. R-Truth represents partying and going out and having a good time and using questionable substances.
Oh, come on, you don't know that.
Sure I do.
R-Truth is addicted to winning, I can tell you that, and may be on his way after a perfectly timed drop kick. A tag is made, and here comes Matt Hardy.
Jeff's brother, Matt Hardy, has a personal vendetta against CM Punk.
Luke Gallows got involved in the match between Matt Hardy and CM Punk. Let's see if Hardy can get the win here tonight.
Matt Hardy, a 13-time champion, was in the very first TLC match Matt Hardy has tremendous TLC experience, but bear in mind, Matt has suffered 4 separated shoulders, a ruptured spleen, and a cracked fibula, all from TLC.
Speaking of TLC, CM Punk, a ladder match master, 2-time Money in the Bank winner, but in trouble here. Hardy gonna go for the cover, but there's Luke Gallows. And R-Truth!
Now, this does not bode well for CM Punk now. The official needs to get R-Truth out of the ring. R-Truth is not. Thank you, CM Punk. Thank you for adhering to rules.
And now Matt Hardy, the legal man, going after the straight-edge superstar who takes an elbow in his temple. Oh, but look at this! Trying to set up for the go-to-sleep.
Now again, if CM Punk didn't have a clear mind, Punk wouldn't have been able to counter out of that.
Right there, a twist of fate from Matt Hardy. Gallows! Emphatically.
Gallows is legal. A tag was made, and here, the 12th step, the Gallows pole. Could it be recovery or addiction? Beautifully done.
The tag was made. I don't think Matt Hardy knew too much about the tag, if anything at all, and Luke Gallows certainly took advantage.
Back and forth this match went. Matt Hardy seemingly has the match won. The tag was made. Luke Gallows is legal. And everything from here is all about salvation, Todd.
You call it the 12th step right there, and it leads to Luke Gallows' first win. So Luke Gallows and CM Punk are the Straight Edge Society gleaming here tonight.
History of WrestleMania.
Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Luke Gallows and CM Punk.
Well, Matt, tonight marks the first time Luke Gallows will be in an official WWE match. For the last couple of weeks, he certainly made his presence felt in the ring, hasn't he?
Well, SmackDown Surgeon General CM Punk, the straight edge savior, was locking horns with R-Truth last Friday. We're gonna get a glimpse into Luke Gallows' eyes. Clear and present danger, and right here, the proof of positive, clean living shows through.
Positive, clean living, that's what you call it? Well, Gallows had his way with R-Truth, and it wasn't pretty.
Oh, Luke Gallows was once under the spell of prescription medication, and then this, the 12th step, the Gallows pole. Luke Gallows and CM Punk certainly a force to be reckoned with here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Luke Gallows, a follower of the Straight Edge Society, which of course CM Punk, I assume, is the head of.
Do yourselves a favor and pay attention. See, I like to keep my ear to the ground so I know what's going on with you pathetic people, and it appears to me that this digital video disc, Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules, is flying off the shelves nationwide. You probably got one by the looks of you. You probably got one. I'm not shocked that it's flying off the shelves. What disturbs me is that there's parents, horrible parents. Actually, they probably shouldn't be parents at all because they're buying this trash as Christmas presents for their children. I know, I can't believe it either. It's probably gonna be a banner year at all you drug addicts' houses, as this is probably your #1 stocking stuffer. Well, And this is the part you should pay attention to. You might as well be stuffing your children's stockings with hallucinogenic magic mushrooms. Because when your child watches this filth, this right here, he will hallucinate. He will suddenly think he can fly. Your child will probably think that he can do the impossible. In reality, ladies and gentlemen, let me bestow this little gem of knowledge on you. Your child watches this DVD. You watch this DVD. The only thing it makes you is washed up, good for nothing, unemployed junkie.
And the winner is CM Punk defeats Jeff Hardy.
SmackDown Surgeon General, the leader of the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk.
No doubt that CM Punk very proud of his accomplishments by retiring Jeff Hardy earlier on this year. But for CM Punk, he'll go one-on-one with John Cena, with a winner going on to compete for the 2009 Superstar of the Year Slammy. It's live, and it's next.
And the Muay Thai master, CM Punk, may have just ended this contest. 2-0.
Well, it is Friday night. It is the Sabbath. Let's all honor the Savior.
Take a look at this again. CM Punk.
CM Punk doesn't need drugs to fly, doesn't need to get high. CM Punk lives for competition.
CM Punk talked about Jeff Hardy's DVD, that WWE Universe, those that bought the DVD would think they could fly. Why not? Achieve your dreams. Believe in yourself. Morrison. What a turn of events this would be.
Ooh, look at that.
And now the opportunity. And Morrison makes the tag.
Here comes Matt Hardy, the heart and soul, the man who lives for the moment.
Hardy and R-Truth have been chomping at the bit to get in the ring, and now's Hardy's opportunity. The Bulldog. Punk now in big trouble. Hooking the legs, and no.
Matt Hardy is fighting for everyone that's ever been told what to do.
Remember, Matt Hardy and CM Punk had a one-on-one match a couple of weeks ago. Luke Gallows got involved, and things certainly turned for the worse for Hardy after that intervention. A cover again. Side effect. Matt Hardy pulling out all the stops, and Luke Gallows again. And now McIntyre throwing R-Truth over the top rope.
R-Truth is illegally in this match.
So too is Drew McIntyre.
It is Hardy and Punk who are legal.
And what's on Morrison's mind?
Oh, canvas.
Punk and Hardy, as you mentioned, the two legal men. And that's the Slammy Award right into the abdomen, the surgically repaired abdomen of Matt Hardy, and that's it. The referee was getting John Morrison out of the ring.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows, CM Punk, and the Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Do not think for one moment that CM Punk was not fully aware of the environment and took advantage.
That's the pure lifestyle that he preaches about.
If CM Punk's
foreign objects are okay now?
If his mind was clouded with wine or cigarettes, perhaps Punk would not have that clarity to take advantage. Don't roll your eyes.
Well, the Slammy, a winner for the Shocker of the Year award, pulls yet another shocker in involving the Slammy to Matt Hardy.
And the winner is CM Punk defeats Jeff Hardy.
SmackDown Surgeon General, the leader of the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk.
No doubt that CM Punk very proud of his accomplishments by retiring Jeff Hardy earlier on this year. But for CM Punk, he'll go one-on-one with John Cena, with a winner going on to compete for the 2009 Superstar of the Year Slammy. It's live and it's next.
They are legends. And over the course of 25 years, they made this into the grandest stage of all.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
Now, their glory is under your control. It's WWE Legends of WrestleMania.
History has been made here. This place has gone crazy.
Relive the greatest moments of WrestleMania with over 40 larger-than-life legends and managers.
This man right here is going to make me famous.
Rewrite history by taking matters into your own hands and redefine WWE when you import superstars from your copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 and create your own dream matchups.
My God, the strength of Cena!
WWE Legends of WrestleMania in stores now. Tomorrow night, ECW General Manager Tiffany has invited former ECW Champion Kane as a special guest. The Big Red Monster.
Kane is sinister.
Deranged, unhinged.
He is wicked.
What twisted plan does Kane have for ECW? Tomorrow night at 10, 9 Central on Sci-Fi.
We're back live on Raw. CM Punk, winner of the Slammy for Shocker of the Year for retiring Jeff Hardy.
I had a list of people I wanted to thank, but something tells me that you people from Corpus Christi wouldn't be respectful enough to stay quiet and listen. The first and foremost person I did want to thank, though, is myself, because without me, this great year that I had would not have been possible. I became World Heavyweight Champion twice this year. I won the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania for the second consecutive year. I'm the only man on this planet with the courage to stand here in front of you people and tell you that you are throwing your lives away. I speak the truth, and I don't care if it's not what you want to hear. It's real. My crowning achievement this year was getting rid of the charismatic enabler Jeff Hardy from the WWE forever. I'm the reason he's not here anymore. And now, I'm the first ever Straight Edge Slammy Award winner. So it only makes perfect sense that I go on tonight and take my rightful place as 2009 Superstar, Straight Edge Superstar of the Year.